So another beautiful day in the Sun Coast, but a dubious day in our history here.
Yeah, back in 1944, a lot of people think we don't get hit by hurricanes. We did. Not very often. This is one of the safest coasts in the Gulf of Mexico and the eastern seaboard, surprisingly, but we do get hit occasionally. And this is back in October 12th, looking back in 1944. It's known as the CUBA, Florida hurricane. We didn't name them back there. The names didn't start until the late 50s, and then male names came in the late 70s. But again, it started in October 12th as a tropical depression, moved up through Cuba, became a Category 4 hurricane, a major hurricane at that, and then slamming right into the west coast of Florida. Downgraded just as it made landfall to a Category 1, but still had a storm surge associated with a Category 3 storm. And the storm surge was estimated to move in where US 301 and 41 meet in Sarasota, where the Ford dealership is right there. That's how far the Gulf of Mexico came in. And estimated dollars today, if that storm were to hit, would be $19 billion insured losses. $19 billion with a B. So let's hope we don't get hit by one of those storms. It's a late season storm, too. Appreciate that shot from Barbara, sent in from Lido, and another one of the nice sunset. As far as sunset goes, Casey Key webcam showing the sun dropping below the horizon with just a little bit of cloudiness out there. Not much to show you as far as that goes, and it's going to stay dry too. And a lot of folks, at least a couple, have called up about the bright object in the southwestern sky. Well, that was Venus, and we'll see that again tomorrow night. So that bright object out there is Venus. Tropical system developing. It's dropping a little bit. The chances are from the National Hurricane Center over the next 5 days. Warm again on Thursday. Highs through this week have been in the low 90s. But a cold front is on the way, and it will be a significant one at that. We'll see temperatures much below average, it looks like, through Saturday and Sunday. A few showers along the east coast, pushing off to the west. Not much going on here now. As I mentioned, all is quiet and clear, and 74 degrees right now. The dew point temperature at 63. The northeast winds at 8, and the pressure 30.01 inches. Pretty high, and that's been holding steady. Well, there it is, 90. Our normal high, 85 degrees. We'll be in the low 80s. In even upper 70s on Saturday and Sunday, looks like. 70 for the low this morning, that too running high, and 2.64 inches of rain so far for this month. So statewide temperature, 68 degrees in Tallahassee, 72 in Jacksonville, it's 70 in Orlando, 80 in Miami now, and 80 in Key West. And the Gulf of Mexico hovering right around 80 degrees as well, but upper 60s to mid 60s already in the inland counties, Highlands, Hardee, and DeSoto counties right around 69 in Arcadia right now, 73 in Venice, and Bradenton at 74. Mayaca City at 71 degrees. Well, the forecast tomorrow looks like this. Sunshine, plenty of it with dry air in place. We're not anticipating any significant rainfall at all, just a sprinkle or two possibly into Highlands County. As I mentioned in the tropics, this area of concern here, there's a chance it could develop. Although the 5-day forecast has now dropped from 80% to 60% chance of this developing, while the next 2 days it has a 60% chance for development. Reconnaissance aircraft will fly out to it possibly tomorrow. They may cancel that depending upon if that shear is still strong and there hasn't been much development as far as the satellite imagery goes. As far as we're concerned, it's not going to be a big issue. It doesn't appear for the United States at this point, even if it were to develop as a result of that cold front I mentioned coming our way. The forecast models are all taking it to the north and then eventually off to the northeast, so it should not be a factor for us. But I don't think that will be the last one. There's still a possibility for more tropical development, especially in the Caribbean, where water temperatures are still very warm there, upper 80s, and if that front doesn't make it all the way down, this will still be a hotbed of activity, at least a possibility for future development through the month of November. Well, as far as the forecast goes, you can see the front coming down. There it is, pushing it off into the Atlantic, and then behind it, much cooler air. This is 11 p.m. Friday, so by Saturday morning, things will be quite nice there. As far as temperatures go, Chicago now 57 degrees, Indianapolis at 59. Well, boaters, tomorrow, northeast winds 10 knots. Seas will be 2 feet with a light chop, and the bays and inland waters will have that light chop again on Friday, but then it starts to pick up over the weekend, so be careful if you're planning on boating over the weekend. Could have some issues there. Tides upcoming, high tide at 2:45 and sunrise at 7:33. Mostly fair, warm, northeast winds 5 to 10 for tomorrow. Lots of sunshine, looks good, partly cloudy in the afternoon, and north winds at 5 to 10. The extended forecast calling for finally fall for Saturday and Sunday with highs in the upper 70s and lows in the low 60s.